Wendy Patrick, who teaches business ethics at San Diego State University and is also co-author of Reading People. She is also a deputy district attorney here in San Diego. Nice to have you here.
Nice to have me. Thank you.
I think in a situation like this, people always, including a lot of reporters, will say everybody wants to know why, when basically there's never going to be any logical explanation for something as horrendous as this.
You know, that was chilling going through those Twitter feeds, wasn't it? I mean, gosh, we would like to know why, but we would also like to know what, if anything, could we have done to prevent this. People are asking those two questions, and it seems like more of a profile of this young man is coming to light now that we're talking to friends and family. And interestingly, we've heard everything from he was very smart, to he was shy, to he was a loner, to he had a lot of friends. So I'm hoping there's a lot of sort of follow-up questions being asked. Why do you think he was shy? Why do you think he was smart? Because we're finally getting a picture of somebody that maybe we will learn did have some red flags that we could have seen. I think we're still in the beginning stages of that. It hasn't even been 24 hours.
We, at the same time, I know that you're an expert in kind of looking at those things and trying to figure out what's somebody's thinking, what's going on. You also, on the business side, though, are an expert on what these businesses can be doing. I think, you know, when something like this happens in a public place, a movie theater, does this make other business owners start to think differently about their place and how to keep people safe?
Absolutely. Business owners are now weighing the demands of keeping the public safe from the cost and the manpower needed to man, you know, metal detectors in every business we walk into to protect against a small percentage of the public that would ever do this. So those are the things that businesses are looking at. You can bet that we will begin to see some heightened security. We're at least going to make sure all our emergency exits are closed and locked. You're probably also going to see some security on the front end, but it's also being faced on the other end with the cost prohibitive measures that some businesses are facing. These are the things that, and they're traditionally, businesses across the world have faced them for years. In the wake of this, we're taking a fresh look at what businesses can you consider to be safe from
And I think
tragedy.
the bottom line is that even if you do make a business as safe as possible, a lot of times you can't simply prevent something like this.
Absolutely not. You get that small percentage of the population that can go off on any time. Now, I say that with the caveat that this appears to have been a well-planned attack from what we're hearing. Okay. This was planned. He knew what he was going to do. He knew when he was going to do it. But again, who would have thought to focus on this young man? He's a PhD student at the local university, not exactly someone that we know of yet that screamed, you know, serial shooter.
Right. Nonetheless deadly, and,
yes.
and as opposed to so many other circumstances where the gunman either kills himself or gets killed, he's fine and taken into custody and presumably will be questioned by police. Thank you very much.
Wendy Patrick. Thanks, Wendy.
Well, reactions